Jerry and Graham are on the way to the local pub. Jerry says, well, I'm millionaire landlord just after putting up my rent again. Graham sympathises when he hears this and he says, did you not give him the old sob story, tell him how hard things have been for you at the moment? And Jerry says, of course I did. I told him I've got the wedding to go to in Italy next month. I've got the repairs to be done on the speedboat. I've got the Cornbury Festival to go to. But he wasn't for budging. So Graham says, you know what you should do, Jerry? You should do what those land tenants did back in 1880 in County Mayo when Lord Ern's flinty-hearted land agent refused to lower their rents in times of need. They ignored him, said Graham. Jerry says, big deal. People ignore me all the time. Graham says, no, you don't understand. They completely ignored the guy. His servants in the house would look straight through him if he asked them to so much as wash a teaspoon. The guys who worked his lands, they downed tools, wouldn't take any orders from him. The post office wouldn't deliver his post. Local shop wouldn't accept his money. The guy was devoid of any human contact. It was too harsh for that land agent, and in the end, he simply disappeared, and all he left behind him was his name. Well, what was his name, says Jerry. Boycott, says Graham. Captain Boycott. And Jerry remembers something, and he says to Graham, what was the second thing about County Antrim that made it special? Graham says, well, of course. It's the home of Bushmills, Ireland's oldest distillery, and possibly the oldest distillery in the whole world. But getting back to your man Boycott for a second, Graham, you mean to tell me they wouldn't even give the poor fella a drink? Graham shook his head as he says, these were desperate times, Jerry, and desperate times call for desperate measures. Or in the case of Boycott and whiskey, no measures at all. Bushmills, in every one a story.
Time in the tent was lovely. Yeah, lovely atmosphere. Nice and relaxed, just like the event should be, isn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous. I drink a lot of Scotch whisky and this is very smooth, very nice.
I love the stories, they're great. I've been there, I didn't hear it the first time around and I'll remember it. I'll pass it on.